What's going on, everybody? It's Game Unboxed from Reviews here, and today I'm taking over the official Doctor Who YouTube channel. Now, I've been asked by the team at the fan show to share with you what I think are the coolest hidden Doctor Who Easter eggs and references inside LEGO Dimensions. Now, as you're probably aware, LEGO Dimensions is a Toys to Life video game. It features both a dedicated Doctor Who level in the starter pack, as well as an extra level which features in the Doctor Who level pack, which is sold separately. Not only that, but you can also play as not just the 12th Doctor, but all 13 incarnations of our favourite Time Lord. Each feature their respected sonic screwdriver, unique animations, and voices. As well as that, you can also explore all of the TARDIS control rooms at any time, and if that's not enough, there are also tons of cool hidden missions and subtle references to 50 years of Doctor Who scattered throughout the game. So, without further ado, let's get to it. Now, in LEGO Dimensions, we see appearances from many famous enemies in the Doctor Who universe, but my personal favourite in this game has to be the K1 robot, who made its first appearance in the episode Robot in December 28th, 1974. So to actually find the K1, you're going to need to go to this area in the level, the Dalek Extermination of Earth. Once you get there, you're going to need a character or vehicle that can spray water to make a plant grow. And once you've sprayed the plant, you should now see a locate keystone. All you need to do now is activate the keystone and follow where the toy pad tells you to go. When it lights up green, it means you're going the right way, and obviously when it lights up red, you're going the wrong way. And there you have it, you have now found K1, but also the hidden Clara in peril from this mission.
Okay, this isn't funny anymore. Doctor!
Now, in the main story level, A Delectable Adventure, you can find the numbers 17, 16, 23, 11, and 63 on display in certain parts of the level. Now, some of you may be wondering, what does this actually mean? Well, it is of course a reference to one of the most important moments in history. It is of course the day that Doctor Who was born, with the first episode, An Unearthly Child, starring the very first incarnation of the Doctor, played by of course William Hartnell, being broadcast on the 23rd of November 1963 at 5:16 PM on BBC TV. Now, obviously, we all know and love Tom Baker as the 4th Doctor, and his original console room holds a very classic feel to it. However, some of you may not know this, but he did actually have a second TARDIS console room, which first appeared in the episode The Mask of Mandragora back in 1976. Now, you're all probably wondering, this is cool and all, but how do we actually access this version of the TARDIS in-game? Well, it's pretty simple. All you have to do is enter the TARDIS on the 4th day of any month. So one of my all-time favourite Doctor Who episodes is the 50th anniversary special, The Day of the Doctor, and it was in that very episode where we witnessed the Doctor in his war incarnation, played by the brilliant John Hurt, trying to make the decision on whether he should destroy Gallifrey or not. Now then, thankfully you can't exactly do that, but if you enter the TARDIS as the War Doctor at any time, then you should find the moment just sitting there. If you smash it and then rebuild it, then you should see that it now has a big red button, just like the War Doctor requested. All you need to do now is hit the moment and watch what happens. Now, this Easter egg right here is extremely cool, as it's basically a 2-in-1 and references 2 amazing episodes. So first off, in the level A Delectable Adventure, once you have pushed the generator into the machine, build and then climb to the top of this ladder. Once you get to the very top, you just need to fix the machine on the very far left. If done correctly, then the very famous Pandorica should then appear. So now that we have the Pandorica, we actually need to open it up, and to do that we need a magic character, such as either Gandalf or the Wicked Witch. Now once the Pandorica is open, it will release a pile of Lego bricks, which you can then of course build into a TARDIS travel pad. Now just hop into the TARDIS, use the travel pad, and it will take you directly to the next area. So now you are on board the SS Madame de Pompadour, which made its first appearance in the episode The Girl in the Fireplace back in 2006. Now you can explore this area as much as you want, but there are also some fun little things that you can find, such as Arthur, who some may remember is the horse that the 10th Doctor both named and rode through a time window. But personally, I think the best part of this Easter egg is of course the actual fireplace. Simply stand on the fireplace button and you'll be taken directly to the Palace of Versailles. Now just like the SS Madame de Pompadour, you can explore this area as much as you want, but the main goal is to find and sometimes even rebuild all of the clockwork droids in the area. Once you've found and rebuilt all of them, then you will be rewarded with a little dance from the clockwork droids themselves. Now this Easter egg features one of my all-time favourite Doctor Who characters. It is of course Captain Jack Harkness.
Hey there!
Jack challenges you to celebrate the face of Bo's birthday by rounding up all of his dancing ood. Once you've found all 5 of them, you will then be rewarded with a little musical number from Captain Jack himself.
For he's a jolly good face of Bo, for he's a jolly good face of Bo.
Now, as some of you may remember, there was a Silurian city located deep beneath Wales in 2020, which held many Silurians who went into hibernation. This location was first seen in the episode Cold Blood on the 29th of May 2010. So in the Doctor Who Adventure World, you can actually find the Silurian city. All you need to do is follow where I go and have access to a strong character who can smash cracked Lego objects. Now if done correctly, then you should now be able to enter the Silurian city. Now there are a few collectibles to find when inside here, but there is also a very cool side mission which involves Madame Vastra asking you if you can rescue a group of captured civilians, including some familiar faces. Now 2 of my personal favourite episodes from Doctor Who Series A are Dark Water and Death in Heaven, and it was in these 2 episodes that we saw the 3W facility, which was actually hidden within St. Paul's Cathedral. Now it was known as an organisation used by Missy, who was preparing a Cyberman army to conquer the universe with, until the Doctor came along and stopped her, of course. So within the Doctor Who Adventure World, you can actually find St. Paul's Cathedral, and once you first visit it, there will be nothing inside. However, you can renovate it by paying with the required amount of studs, and once you've done that, it will add all of the 3W facility equipment. One of the creepy things that you can actually do whilst you're inside the 3W facility is actually convert these skeletons into Cybermen. Now this Easter egg right here allows you to visit the Silurian Ark from the episode Dinosaurs on a Spaceship. Now to actually get to this location, all you have to do is visit the main story level, Riddle Earth, and once you're in the second area of that level, you should find a pile of bricks on the ground. From here you will need to build a TARDIS travel pad, and once you've done that, you just need to hop into the TARDIS, jump onto the TARDIS travel pad, and it will take you directly to the Silurian Ark. Now once you're actually on board the Silurian Ark, there are quite a few cool things that you can do and things to find. You'll come across Robot 1 and Robot 2 from the actual episode, but just be sure to mind out for Tracy. And yes, you'll even get to fight off against a load of attacking raptors. And last but most certainly not least, I'm going to show you how to find the Black Archive. So once you get to Skaro in the level The Dalek Extermination of Earth, you will find a pile of burning Lego bricks, which you will of course need to build a TARDIS travel pad. To actually extinguish the flames, you're going to need a specific character or vehicle, and once you've done that, you can of course rebuild the TARDIS travel pad, which will then take you directly to the Black Archive. Now the Black Archive is hands down my personal favourite Doctor Who Easter egg in LEGO Dimensions, as it references just so many exciting things, such as the head of Omega, the Cyber Brig, and even the 3rd Doctor trying to get away from a time scoop using his very famous car known as Bessie. So those are just a few of my favourite hidden Doctor Who Easter eggs in LEGO Dimensions. Let me know if you have any others in the comments below, and remember, if you want to play along as a Cyberman or ride around on a Dalek, the fun pack is in stores now. Alright everybody, until next time.